Hello, my name is Salnikova and this is a weekly review for traders. In this video, I'll try to show you my idea for Euro, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar vs United States dollar. Also, I'll take Euro vs Great Britain pound and Brent oil. In my trading, I use technical picture. I use different indicators like moving average and so on, and I will try to show what I think will happen to currencies and what is your target this week and what is an idea when you should try to open your buy or your sell position. I will ask you to subscribe to this channel and of course press like if it will help you. Well, let's go to technical part. Here is euro dollar. What I think you should use as a helpful indicator this week is moving average 200 on 1 hour candles graph. So you use 200 moving average, and this will be like a level of support, the dynamic level of support that you use as a point to enter long positions with the target 1.1160, 1.1190. I found this 1.1190 target from the FIBA levels instrument. I can't tell you that the action that we saw last Friday is the beginning for long-term buys. No, for now, I think that we should try to buy from 1.1110 with the short targets to 1.1160, 1.1190, no longer. If we see that price goes under 1.1080, after that we will try to find enters to sell with a target, look here, with a target 1.0980, 1.0850. Those are targets that we should leave on a weekly or daily graph, but those are not targets for this week. I only show you the targets that I have for middle term positions or long term positions. If we see that price goes under 1.1080, after that, those levels, 1.0980, will be good for us as a target. But for now, those are just levels that I remember about, but don't use as a target to sell. In a future week, in the last week of August, I will try to buy euro with the short targets under 1.12, and I don't think that it's good to buy at a hold position or sell and hold position. I think that this week you should try to find short enters to buy or to sell currency pair euro vs United States dollar and to close your deal as fast as it's possible with like maybe 30 points profit, maybe 45 points profit, but no longer. If you find an enter to buy and to hold for like 70 points, this will be a really good deal for a week, but no longer. Here is no target for like 200 points or more. I think this week, the last week of August, will be interesting for intraday traders, but not for day traders. Okay, let's go to Australian dollar. Australian dollar, what I think is good to be sold, and it's good to sell it under the price 0.6740. When price goes under this level of support, we should sell with the target 0.67, and maybe next target for selling it will be 0.6650. I want to show you the weekly chart. Look here. Here is a level of support from 200, from 200 to 2001, yeah, to 2001, and this is the level of support from the beginning of this century, and I think that price will try to go to the level of support 0.65, but I can't tell you the right day or the right month when the price will come here. Maybe it will happen in October, maybe it will happen in December, but the level of support 0.65, this is a price where Australian dollar will try to reach this year, maybe next year, in the beginning of the next year, maybe in January. But I don't see that someone will try to buy this currency pair soon until the price goes to that level of support. So my decision is to sell Australian dollar when the price goes under this level of support. 0.6740, 0.67, and so on. So I will try to find points to sell it with the targets that I told you before. Now let's go to US dollar versus Canadian dollar. What I think and what I like about it is the level of resistance that is shown right here near the 0.33. This is a good level of resistance, and 3 weeks we see how price goes under this level. It's trying to go up, and here's someone who sells this currency pair. Next week it's trying to go up and someone starts to sell it. One more week, someone's trying to buy it, but the seller is stronger and price goes under this level. What I think is good to use this week is to try to sell this currency pair when price will hit this. Let me show it one more time. When price will hit this tendency line. Look here. Here's the tendency line that starts from 18th July. This tendency line, when it will be broken, you get these targets. First target is 1.3248. After that, I think that price will try to break this level. It will test this level and it will go up to 1.3280. From this level of resistance, I think it's good to sell. If here is the candle, 1 hour candle with the pressure from the upper side, you can try to sell from this level of resistance with a target to 1.3248 and with a target to 1.3190. That's what I think about US Canadian dollar. So US dollar versus Canadian dollar, this is a really good opportunity if the price will test this level, then test the tendency line that was broken, and after that to sell. That is the scenario that I think is good to use this week. Okay, next we go to Brent oil. Brent oil, it's right here, and my congratulations to those who are selling it, and I think that we'll see this week maybe target 56. Maybe it will be even lower with a target 55. Your trading should, your deals should be like that. To sell from 59.50. Put here like this tendency line. Yeah, you can try to sell from 59.50, from 59 with the target to 58.13 and then 56.68. The first idea is the price goes up, shows you 1 hour candle with the pressure from the upper side, and on this candle you sell. Second idea, price goes up to 59.50. Here's 1 hour or 4 hour candle with the pressure from the upper side, and on this candle you sell. Third idea, the price goes under 15.8 and you sell with a target of 56.68. So 3 ideas that you can use, but don't try to buy Brent oil. This week, what I see technically that buys will be good, and you can buy Brent oil only if the price will go upper than $60. That's what I think for now and for the future week, for the end of August. So here are 3 points that you should use to sell Brent oil. And in the end, I would like to show you Euro versus Great Britain pound, what I think about this currency pair. I will try this week to find a point to sell Euro versus Great Britain pound. The point to sell, look here, is from 0.91. Here is the moving average, 200. You can use simple moving average, you can use exponential moving average. This will be a helpful dynamic level of resistance that you use like a point from which you sell. Also, you use tendency line from the beginning of August that will show you a point to sell. When you sell only if price goes to 0.91 to moving average 200, and from here you see 1 hour candle with a pressure from the upper side, and on that candle, when you see when it closes, on that candle you can try to sell. If price goes to 0.9120, it's okay. It's still an area where you can see the reverse, so you can see how price will turn, maybe, I think. So yeah, here are like this area, 0.91, 0.9120. This is an area where I will try to see how price will turn and try to sell it. If you are buying now this currency pair, so this is a target line which you should use and where you should buy this currency pair. 0.91, 0.9120. On a middle term, I think we could see as a target to sell these points. 0.8980 and 0.89, 0.88. Well, that's my idea for this week. And if you see this area 0.91, use it as an area to sell if 1 hour candle shows you a good seller near here. Well guys, thank you very much for your attention. Thank you one more time. Push like and of course subscribe to this channel. If you have any ideas what I should put in these videos, please write below this video in comments. And of course, I will try to remind you that this is weekly review, so next video you will get on Sunday in September. Okay, I wish you profits. I wish you a good, profitable week, and of course, be careful. Put stop losses. Think about the lots that you, the money that you put in your deals, and don't work without stop losses. I hope you will have a really good, profitable week. See you next week. Bye bye.